Hello, beautiful people. It is that time again for us to pick 1, 2, or 3. Just close your mind. You could have picked already. Listen to your intuition for you to get your message. Okay, number ones. What have you got? Look at these cards. Aren't they just absolutely beautiful? I'm using the Fairy Tarot today, guys, just to let you know. Okay, we've got the Two of Spring. Oh, that light's really getting on my nerves. That's better. The Two of Spring, okay? A bright future. So the Two of Spring represents you either working with a partner or working with someone else on an idea or a project that's going to take you further forward in respect of abundance, success. Oh my God, it's such a good card. You could even be going out on your own. It could be an idea or a creative passion that you want to pursue. And this is a time to think about birthing those ideas, okay? This is really good progress. This is a time of abundance for you if you've picked number 1. It can be absolutely anything, a personal project, a work project. Look at the abundance and the flowers and everything there. Obviously, he's not being able to move this without the help of the other. So if you're thinking about going into partnership with someone, then it looks very fortuitous. So make sure that you cross all your T's and dot your I's and go for this at the moment, especially if it's from your own creativity, your own ability, your own passions. Then it really is an exceptionally good card. Let me just see. Give me number 2, please. Thank you, darlings. 5 of Summer, absolutely perfect. So at the end of the day, some of you may have started something up and you may be saying to me, yeah, that's all well and good, but it's gone slow, or COVID's affected it, or, look at the state of the situation in the world at the moment, or recession or whatever. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you've got to remove yourself from this thought process, because this is reminding you that you really have got what it takes to take this further forward, even in this current climate. So with the 5 of Summer, which is the 5 of Cups, you're looking at a situation where you could be focusing too much on what went wrong, or what hasn't happened in the past, or what didn't go your way, and not focusing on the positivity or the opportunities that could be right in front of you. When the 5 of Cups, you'll see that he's looking at 3 cups that have knocked over, totally oblivious of the 4 cups that are behind him. Okay, so this is all about getting rid of the emotions, the thought processes, the worry, the ego, and going forward with whatever the project is that you're intending to do. This is the right time to do it in our number ones. Get busy. Okay, especially if I can see Darren's socks in the corner. Welcome to Nicky Alan's professional card readings. And basically you that's put me right off now looking at his feet. He's bending down like Dobby, the house elf, now, going, sorry. So basically, he's even put his feet up. How funny is that? So this is all about believing in yourself, knowing that even though the climate's going on, that we currently find ourselves in at the moment, you really are going to go further forward with this. And it's going to bring you a lot of sense of happiness, achievement and abundance. Okay, so well done, you. Okie dokie, number 2. Number 2, my little darlings. Put those back in the pack. Right, what have we got here? Oh, hello. We have the Ace of Summer and the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this is about, there's a duality on this card. Look at that magnificent card. Aren't these beautiful? So basically what's happening here is that you have the element of possibly a new love, a new romance, a new investment. In a new investment sounds a bit, a new investment in a relationship. Or it could be like someone's asked to marry you, get engaged, or they're moving in. So there could be an upgrade in what's going on in your love life at the moment, because this really is a card of new beginnings and everything going absolutely fantastic. Full abundance. You've got the Dove of Peace there. You're feeling really magnificent and things are actually going to happen. If you're single, this could possibly mean that you are going to meet someone very soon, okay? However, it can also mean awakening of psychic abilities, okay? So you could perhaps be coming to a state of wanting to invest a bit more time. Keep saying the word invest, interesting, isn't it? Invest more time in spiritual development. Perhaps you know that you've got psychic abilities and you want to kind of take it further forward. Perhaps meditation, going to classes, etc., etc. But this depends on what makes sense to you, number twos. Okay, this is a beautiful card, and it really is something very exciting. That's going to make you feel really good about your emotions and yourself. Okay, now you've got the 10 of Wands. So this is about being weighed down by your responsibilities. Okay, so what's happening is that your advice, I'm finding I just need 2 cards. There's one's the positive, and then there's almost like you've got a yin and yang, like a negative going on. And this is, you've had a lot of burdens recently in your heart, or you've had a lot of issues. Perhaps you've gone through a messy divorce. Perhaps you've had problems in the past emotionally and people have let you down. Or perhaps you're just so busy you don't think you're ever going to meet anybody. And it's all a massive, massive load of weight on your shoulders that you just can't seem to shift. So what I will say, my lovelies, is number twos, is that you need to kind of find what is it that's burdening you the most and make every effort you can to be rid of it. Some of you are going to say, yeah, but I can't do that. That's absolutely fine. But, you know, I also perceive this card, the Ace of Summer, is also reflective of self-love. Okay, and so perhaps you need to try and alleviate the emotional pain that's going on, whether it's counselling, whether it's working on cutting ties from the past, or anybody that connects with you that brought you pain and burden, okay, because it is connected to the emotion card. It depends what cards are connected as to what you're being weighed down with, but it just feels like there's so much going on. Prioritise what you need to, get rid of what you don't. There's a time and place, and this is it, for you to cut the wheat from the chaff. And this could mean people, situations, chores. You know, get other people delegated to do things that you keep doing just out of love. Don't let people take you for granted. Okay, number two, so that is your beautiful cards. I love, oh, these cards are so lush. I wished I'd made them. I really do. And they're so well designed. Talking of that, if anybody knows a graphic designer, can you please put in the comments below if you're a graphic designer or do book covers, because I need someone to do my next book cover, because I've had a problem with my current one. Bless her heart, she's not able to help at the moment. So if anybody knows a good graphic designer or a book cover illustrator, I would love for you to get in touch. Okay, now number three, to the 6 of Summer. Perhaps you're going down memory lane. Okay, perhaps you are thinking about the past, going back to your childhood. Perhaps, you know, someone may have passed and you're all suddenly together, or there's been a wedding, or your family together and you've gone down memory lane. Perhaps you're looking back in all the good things that happened in your past. However, this card, the 6 of Summer, which again is a 6 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we're looking possibly at you looking back at times that were perhaps not great. If this is the case, then you need to be moving forward with this, either counselling or getting rid of whatever it is. I've got a great guided meditation on here, Archangel Michael, cutting cords from the past. It's really powerful and it bloody works. So I just feel like some of you may be looking back or being affected from past trauma. Okay, when I see this card, my intuition's just telling me that's the way I'm going. However, it could also mean that if you're out for love, or you suddenly had someone pop up on Facebook, or I don't know, online, who you've known from the past, it could represent someone rekindling a relationship from a past one. Interesting. So your first love could have popped up and you bumped into you and think, hello, I'm liking this. So it could possibly mean that. Let's just have a little look and see what the advice is for you, because that seems to be what's happening here. We have one card for you, and then we've got one card that we're getting from the universe, spirit world, whatever you want to call it. Basically saying, giving you the advice, okay? So we now have the 8 of Autumn, okay? And this is all about, this is all about the 8 of Pentacles. This is about money, home, security. However, the 8 is about you progressing your security, your home life, your way of being, money. It's all about materialism when it comes to the Pentacles, it comes to Autumn. And so this is about, perhaps you're thinking of taking a new job up, perhaps you're thinking of furthering yourself through study, perhaps you're thinking of taking something new up, okay? Now, this is where this comes in. Perhaps you have had things in the past where you failed, or perhaps you've had a relationship in the past that failed, or whatever it is, and you're very conscious now of thinking, oh my God, am I right to do this? It's my right to change my life, my right to take a gear up and start doing this stuff. Absolutely right, okay? So this is a time for you to either use the past to your advantage, or get rid of the past to your detriment, because there is a thought process going on here, possibly that you have, about taking a course on. It could even be a hobby, to be honest with you, but because we've got the autumn and we've got the defining pentacles here, this is all to do with money, home, security. So you're taking on board or learning something new to bring yourself a lot more security, happiness, finance, whatever it is, okay? So it's about education. Sometimes though, because you've got it connected to an intuitive card, a water sign card, this could also mean that you're deciding to take on perhaps learning spiritual, going to classes, that sort of thing, okay? Perhaps nostalgia or something in the past where you thought, do you know what, I used to be so psychic, what happened? I'm going to start going back and working on it. Whatever it is and what makes sense for you is what is there for you here, number threes. Very positive cards. It's a get up and go and not worry about what's happened in the past type reading here for you, and that whatever you're thinking of taking on, it will be successful and it will lead to more home security and finance. So I say let go of the past if it's negative, or grab it if something's come up from the past that makes you feel good. That's your reading, number threes. I really hope you've enjoyed them. Please comment below if they resonate, and thank you for watching and supporting me. Lots of love. Bye now.